Here you see armored tanks going through the Brandenburg Gate on August 14th, 1961. This is the beginning of the awful times ahead for the city of Berlin and the world at large. Here's the Brandenburg Gate only a few months later, on Halloween of 1961. It looks like there's enough barbed wire there to cover the whole world. One thing about the Berlin Wall, there never seemed to run out of barbed wire. Such a menacing sight to see all that barbed wire, but that's just a shadow of the things to come. This image is also from October of 1961, and I'm choosing to show this one because you can see how the wall was made. I'll do a close-up of it. This big concrete slabs, then they added bricks, then they added more concrete, then a common theme will be barbed wire. There's some barbed wire. You can see it's made step by step, always stronger, always higher. It's the sad truth of that awful time. Here we have the Berlin Wall in 1964. Some of you might know Potsdam Square in Berlin. You can see that the guard now needs a wooden staircase to get up to the top to see. Higher and higher the wall went, more barbed wire. Makes me sad to see how the wall kept growing, but you'll like the ending of the story. Stay tuned. We're still in the 1960s here. In fact, this photo was taken in 1966. I'll do a close-up of it. You can see the wall makes it difficult for people to grab on the top. Engineers literally made it very difficult to get a handhold at the top. And you can see on the road all of those metal anti-aircraft and anti-tank and anti-human barriers. It's just a sad, ugly sight to see so many barriers trying to get human beings to not interact with each other. What a sad, awful reality that it was. This is a perfect encapsulation of the sad reality of the early days of the Berlin Wall. This is still when the wall was relatively low. You can see these girls here, and the officers that you can see over there are on one side of the wall, and these young girls are talking to their friends on the other side. Must be so heartbreaking for all of them. And this is also quite interesting. You see the three languages. On the top, there's English. In the middle, there's Russian. And underneath, it's French. Sad. They're so close to each other, yet so far away emotionally. What all the flowers are for is to commemorate an awful tragedy. That's a young man named Peter Fletcher bled to death while trying to get over the wall in 1962. This is the part of the wall where he bled to death. Pardon me for all the awful things I'm bringing up. I'm just trying to make it more quote-unquote real for the young people, for people of all ages, I should say. In the early days of the wall, this was actually a welcome sight. That's a US Army tank. And although USA gets a mixed bag of feelings from German people and all people around the world these days, trust me, you would be very happy to be in the American sector and not the Soviet sector in the early days. And as you can see by all of the things I've been sharing, tensions only ratcheted up all the time. This video has mostly been about the early days of the wall, the first few years. So remember, the wall was built, at least the first stages of it, all the way back in 1961. It wouldn't be till 1989 where it was torn down. Please tune in for part 2 of this epic and tragic series of the Berlin Wall. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please like and subscribe, and remember to show gratitude that we don't live in these divided times. Or do we still? Stay tuned. Thanks for watching.